never thought myself to be an alcoholic. Always thought that I could do it my way. I was put in here under order of the courts, and I said to myself, well, I'll just get through. I'll just make it through. And then when I first got here, you know, everyone was friendly. People were handing me food, and everyone said hello. And I thought, all right, this is going to be great. This is going to be no problem. Then I realized it was a 12-step recovery program, which I wasn't even familiar with or aware of. And I said again, all right, I could do that, no problem. But again, just thinking, you know, this is going to be easy. This is going to be easy. So the first thing that was brought to my attention was the first step, which is admitting that you're powerless over alcohol and your life has become unmanageable. And I said, nope, I'm out of here. I'm not going to do that. I'm leaving. And then I was reminded that if I left, I'd have to go back to prison. And I said, I don't want to do that. So, all right, I can do that. And I thought to myself, what does powerless mean? What does unmanageability mean? And to me, the fact that I've been heavily drinking for 32 years, you know, finding it tough to even keep a job for more than 2 years, you know, having multiple relationships over a period of 30 years, maybe my life is unmanageable. Maybe I am powerless. So I was able to admit that. Then came the next step, which was acknowledging that a higher power could restore me to sanity. And the same thing, I said, nope, I can't do that. I'm not a higher power guy, not a religious guy. And same thing, it's either this or jail. And again, I'm grateful for that in the long run, that you know, I kind of was forced to stay here beyond my own will. I was able to reconcile what a higher power is. And the neat thing about the 12-step program is, you know, in the big book it says God as you understand Him, and that was key for me to understand my version of a higher power, which I was comfortable with. And so I was able to accept that maybe, you know, it's not going to be me that can help me. It will be a higher power. I need that power in my life, and so I was able to do that. And then, funny story, get to the third step, I had to give my will over to this higher power. And again, I said, nope, can't do that. I've got to keep my own will. And at that point, I was really contemplating going back just to finish my sentence rather than stay here. And again, I remember talking to my sister about it and thinking about it, saying, no, it's not the right thing to do. Just do this. And I said to myself, if I'm going to do this, I'm not going to fake it. I'm going to give it a real chance and do it earnestly. And I did that. And from then on, it got so much easier and better, to the point where I ended up signing up for a second month voluntarily. So bottom line for me is realizing that a higher power could save me, and it's a higher power of my own making. I was saved in a sense that, you know, my life, again, it's only been 2 months, but I feel like I'm a different person. You know, I'll be leaving here soon, getting back to the real world, and you know, I'm excited for that. I have a family, you know, that I can't wait to see, and I'm just really grateful for Lakeshore and what this program has done for me. And that's about all I got. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man. It's definitely been a big difference watching you come in to where you are now. I remember you blatantly saying, like, it's just going to be easier to wrap up my sentence and get this over with. And what I noticed is, like, you started to change against your own permission for the better, you know? So thanks for taking the time with us, man. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.